Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here on the Pichonniere Valley. We're picking up the action right where we left off, pretty much. I'm just delivering the calves that I've told you I'm gonna buy. So we're just gonna move all of them to the barn. There we go. And the reason I put them in here is because I have figured out that this is the best, or should I say the quickest method to get them into the correct barn where they belong. So these are going to go into the calf barn, right? So let me just drop the trailer right here. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm always parking the trailer right here, right? And I'm using this road right there to get into the yard from the animal dealer. So it just makes sense to just drop them in here and use the animal, use the new menu in the realistic livestock mod to just get them to where they need to be, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to select all the new calves that I have bought. All of them are, they've got excellent genetics, which is amazing. I think I've bought 5 or 6. I don't remember actually. Yeah, I bought 6. Yeah, so these guys are all going to stay here. They are mature enough. These are the little ones that we have selected here. Okay, so we're gonna move you to the calf barn. There you go. And let's quickly make sure the other barns don't have newborn babies that we need to move. Yeah, we're all good here. Chickens, do we have any chickens that were born? Specifically roosters? We do have one rooster that was born. Okay, so we've got too many roosters. I am going to get rid of you and you. So we're gonna, how do you remove them? There we go. So we're gonna do this, and sell. 47 bucks. There we go. Don't mind if I do. We don't need too many roosters, right? We need egg-laying chickens. Can I mark them from in here? So these are the ones I want to keep. Mark, there we go. Okay, good. So the animals have been dealt with. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move to September and actually, well, begin the episode in the month that I wanted to begin in. I just wanted to deliver the calves and show you that I have indeed bought them and they have found a new home in their barn. Last thing I want to do is check the food levels. Yeah, these guys are good. This guy is good. We will need to put some more straw in, I see, for some of them. Specifically the calf barn. Okay, well, we can do that in the next day. So let's go to bed and wake up in September. Right, so we are in September. This is a nice morning. We've got tons of messages. Looks like all of our higher purchasing deals have concluded, which is great. We also have some messages in the cow barn. We've got $1,252 from the natural fertilizing scheme, which is a bit too low. Oh, there's so many messages. I need to get that mod that actually, shows you a nice layout of the messages, instead of just looking at them at the top right corner. But I'm just gonna, okay, we're just gonna let them go. And now let's see what we got. We got 6 animals. We've got 24 animals that were born in the chicken coop. That's okay. Hopefully that's not... are these roosters? Oh, wow. So many roosters. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this and not using the trailer is because for so many chickens, pretty much every month, I'm gonna have to do this. So there we go. Now we are good. We got 178 chickens. Look at them all in here. 178 of them. Wow. Right, so if we check the red tape mod menu right here, there was a tractor demo, and lo and behold, it is a John Deere. So I'm gonna accept that. It is a 6M 145 185. I'm not running the latest red tape mod version. I think I'm not. Yeah. Which will allow you to purchase the tractor that you're using for the demo. Maybe I should. It's not available on ModHub yet, but I don't know. Do you know what? Maybe I should have. Maybe I need to get that installed. The reason I want to do that, actually, why don't we just drive to the store and I'll tell you. Is because I have started to get the itch for a new tractor, basically. I want to add a new tractor to the fleet here, and I want it to be a John Deere. I think it's time to have a John Deere tractor on the farm. And it's good that the demo tractor for today is actually a John Deere. So basically my original plan was to grab or to use the buy used vehicles mod. You know, the one where you can just tell it, okay, I'm looking for this specific tractor, find it used for me, and you know, basically we'll buy a nice John Deere, and just to make sure it's a used tractor. I figured it's gonna be good. I mean, it's a nice mod, don't get me wrong, and it could play it out as a realistic thing, because well, you could you know, tell your local dealer, you know, ask them, hey, if you see some nice tractors in the classified ads, let me know. So basically that's what I was going for. That's the realistic angle that I was aiming for. But seeing as we do have that tractor on loan, it could be cool if we could actually purchase it while we are done. It is a bit modern from the picture that I saw there. But we're gonna see that right now. Actually, maybe I'll just get the red tape mod installed. I'm gonna take a quick pause here and I'm gonna get the latest version installed. Maybe that's gonna enable us to purchase it at the end of the demo. I don't know. Yeah, but let's go see it in the store. We're gonna get a plow as well. I want to start plowing our fields. I think I'm probably gonna lease one. And we're gonna plow. I'm gonna set a worker to do that while we do other things. I'm gonna plow the bottom field, field number 4, is it? I keep forgetting the numbers. I'm not good with numbers. Field number 4, yeah. We need to plow field number 4 and field number 7, basically. So I'm gonna set a worker to do that. And we're gonna be working on the new field that we have purchased recently. So field number 17, was it? 14. Yeah, I'm terrible with remembering numbers. Field number 14, we're gonna... I think it's at 3 out of 4 stages. So we could, I believe, lime it and fertilize it. So basically putting down manure. But then when we move on to next month, we will be able to cut it, right? And then I think what we're gonna do next is basically cultivate it and put some cereal crop in it, because well, we won't have the chance to get a second cut this year from that field. We will get another cut from fields 2 and 3, basically. And then these are gonna get plowed as well during the winter, and I'm gonna plant alfalfa and clover in them. And so this is all being done so that next year I'm gonna have another cow pasture for the beef cows, because they feel a bit bad closed away over there in their shed all year, right? That's not very nice to them, right? Yeah, but let's go see which tractor that was. It was a 6M something, and it should be right here. There she is. Isn't she a beauty? It's very modern. I usually don't play with these modern tractors. It is 171 horsepower. Wow, it's a 6M 145. That is very good. I would like to have that on the farm. That could be really good. What's wrong with the steering wheel? Can you not... Oh, you can turn around. That's pretty cool. You can change the height of the tractor? Wow. That's weird and strange at the same time. What else can you do with it? That's for the door. Okay. Wow. There's too many options in here. What does this do? Oh, that's the rear window right here. Which mod is it? Wow, that's really intricate. Okay, that's the wheel. We need that. Should be automatic, really. Flip the seat. Yeah, we don't need the seat. Oh, wow, that's a weird mechanism. Look at it. It sort of swivels as well. Wow. Okay, fancy. And then the last thing this does is opens the side windows. That is pretty cool. It is a power shift tractor. Really nice. Yeah, so basically, let me walk you through the options. There's two options I was thinking of for a tractor. It's either one of these John Deere's. I was thinking this one. This has, or this could have 180 horsepower. It's by DB Modding. It's really nice. I like the look of it. It's sort of classic, but modern at the same time. Maybe we could go for something like this, right? 6M large series. Which one do we have right now? It's this one, right? Yeah, by Martin CZ. And I think that's the one that we have now. Yeah, 171, 192. Which one do we have? 6R? No, that's not the one we have. Is it this guy by Calderon? 192. I think that's one. Yeah. Okay. So it's this one by. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot. It's too long. I cannot read. Whoever made it. I'm sorry, but it's this one. Yeah. So that's a bit modern for me. I think it is really nice. But I think this is one I want to go for. So we could, ask the dealer to find a used model for us. Another option is this lovely New Holland here. That guy, the Super Steer specifically, because I think it's cool. The only issue with this is that we already have a New Holland, and yeah, I don't want this to turn into a New Holland playthrough. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it through the episode, and I'm probably gonna go for that John Deere. We are going to find it used, which could be cool. Now, what plow can we get? Actually, we now have 171 horsepower, right? So we could go for something that's a bit larger. That's 2.5 meters. That's 2.5 meters as well. That's 4 meters. Why don't we go with this one? 150, 170. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's gonna make short work of the of our field. That's 561. That's great. Where is it? That's nice. Yeah, so I usually don't play with John Deere's. I think it's time. It's high time I do. We've had one in the Code to Crop series, of course, which was great, but it was for a short period of time, and it was story driven, There we go. I don't think we need to wait for that. This doesn't fold, obviously, so it's going to be a bit dangerous driving back to the farm, but that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to see you back when we get there. Right, back at the farm, I'm just going to drop the plow right here because, well, I want to use this tractor, right? It's what's the point in having this on demo if we're going to give it to a worker, right? There we go. So we're going to put the Fiat on this, on that plow. Something happened to the plow. I thought it just flipped over or something. That's really strange. And we're going to use this to basically mow, or we are going to mow and ted and put some lime and fertilizer in that new field 14 that we have. Why are the mirrors flickering like that? Probably like a setting or something that I need to change. Drives really well, a bit quiet, I will say. Oh, actually, I think I've made a mistake. How much horsepower? Oh, this, I think I've made a mistake. I calculated, oh no, I have made a mistake, didn't I? This needs, I don't think this will be able to run it. Because I calculated it for the John Deere and I forgot that I would like to drive it myself and put this on the Fiat. Let's see if it actually works. If not, then I'm gonna have to get another plow. I'm gonna have to return this and get another one. Did we go for the biggest one? I don't remember. Is this ready, by the way? This isn't ready. Yeah, I'm squirreling away. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Gonna get an AI worker on this. Fingers crossed it does. Okay, looks like it does. This is gonna pull it. It is working, of course. Well, it is working. Okay, fine. Fine, very good. Let's head back to the John Deere and drive to that field over there. Actually, before we do, we need to purchase the soil information. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Did I purchase it? I did. Did I? It says 50, but okay, I'm just gonna purchase the soil information for that. Okay, now I did. Okay, good. So 57, that's not a very good score, if I'm honest. Why is my FPS so low? 52, wow. What's going on today? Something is really strange with the game today. Hopefully that's not coming through too much in the recording. Otherwise, that's going to be a bit annoying to watch. Okay. So, I'm going to break realism a bit for a sec. And we're going to hop onto that field and see what the ground state is. Or the soil state is. Okay, so we need to put some lime on this. The nitrogen is good, so it's just liming this. I think you can. You should be able to lime this when it's at 3 out of 4. So we're gonna give it a go. Whoa, what's going on with my FPS? Let me restart the game and see if this actually solves it. Okay, so I have restarted the game and indeed the PC. Seems okay on my end. Hopefully it is for you guys as well in the recording. But we're gonna soldier on with the episode. So let's get that manure spreader. I'm sorry, not the manure spreader, the fertilizing spreader hooked up. There we go. Perfect. And raise it up. Excellent. Yeah, so the reason this is happening to me specifically is because, well, I've got an older CPU. It is an Intel 9900K. It is quite old, to be fair. I'm not sure what generation the Intel CPUs are at right now, but basically what happens is, because Farming Simulator isn't optimized to run on multi-core CPUs, it basically uses just one core, right, to run the game. Let's just fill up with lime. There we go. And so what ends up happening is that basically all the game runs on one core. So even though I've got like, I don't know, 16 cores or something, right? Or 16 threads, I don't know. Basically the game just runs on one. So all the computation to this environment that I am in right now, right, in the tractor and everything, and what's happening with the AI worker basically runs on one CPU, on one core, sorry. So yeah, that's why the game sometimes drops the FPS. Why is this tractor struggling? It's got 171 horsepower. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, so that's why I usually don't use AI workers. This is my way to work around and solve the issue, right? I think next year I'm gonna buy a new CPU. I'm gonna upgrade, and that's probably gonna solve the issue. But right now, this is what we have, and this is what we're gonna go with. So let's set this to 15. Let's make sure this is set to automatic. There we go. I think 15 meters is good for this field. I'm gonna drop you to 15. Excellent. Now this should work. It is. Perfect. The colors are changing. It's a bit janky. I don't know why precision farming is having issues right now, but it is working. So let's do a quick time lapse of me liming this beautiful new field that we've got. Let's get it done. Okay, so I ended up ditching the AI worker halfway through the time lapse because, well, I got fed up with the low FPS issue, so I figured, you know, I'm gonna do that off cam. So I'm just finishing up this field right here. As you probably have seen in the time lapse, I realized, you know what, why not lime this field as well while we have the spreader attached. So this is all good now. It doesn't need plowing. pH value is perfect, which is good. So this is ready for the next crop. We're gonna have to prepare the mustard field as well, of course. We could put the plow here on the side. The Fiat does need a clean look at it. It is ridiculous. And there's a bird outside of my window that is screaming for some reason. I know if you guys can hear that in the recording. Not sure what's going on. Not sure what's up with that. Probably it is startled or something. We're gonna drop it here. I'm gonna return it later on. We're gonna turn the engine off. We have some cleaning to do on the farm. And then what I want to do is check if the flour production has, or the grain mill, I should say, has completed. Whoa, was that just a deer? It was hiding in the shed. It was probably trying to get to the hay here. We need to do this. Oh, we need to detach the hoses first, yes. I keep forgetting that. Why is that not working? Now it does. Very good. Excellent. So we need to put this pallet back in the silo. Then we're gonna check what's going on with our flour. Maybe we need to move that to the bakery and grab our free donuts while we get there. There we go. That was pretty quick. Right, so the mustard is still going. Still going. How many liters of mustard do we have? 2,500 liters. That's not bad. That's going to yield, let's say $9,000 in March. So that's great. We have, wow, 13,000 liters of ancient flour. Woo-wee! And we're going to turn that into bread. And then we're going to sell everything in January. And we're going to have a lot of money. $28,000 for ancient flour. What's up with the production? Is it done? Looks like it isn't done yet. We still have 2,600 liters to go. Okay, that's great. I want to try something, actually. I was wondering if you could shred a bale of hay into the silage clamp. Oh, that's not good. That just went through the floor. There we go. Yeah, so I was wondering if you could shred a silage, I'm sorry, not a silage, a hay bale to the silage clamp and then cover it and turn it into silage. Do you guys think it's possible? I've never tried that before. Not sure if that's a thing that is even possible. Let's grab just one. Because if it is possible, then I've just found a loophole for not using a forage wagon. But to be fair, using a forage wagon is going to be quicker to create silage out of the grass. What's going on with the fermentation of the maize silage right here? 40%. Okay, so we still have time. That's okay. Our cows don't need food just yet. Okay, so is it possible? Are you able to make silage out of hay by shredding the bale? Doesn't look like you can. Is that Control I maybe? Oh yeah, you can. Wow. This is insane. I didn't know you could do that. Wow. So you could theoretically, if you are missing some silage, you could just shred your bales, turn them into chaff. Why is that? Why did it stop though? Keep going. There we go. Wow, this is remarkable. I didn't know that's a thing. But apparently you can. Okay, so if we need silage during the winter, which I think we won't because we have 119,000 liters of silage. Oops, I've just stabbed into the tractor. Then yeah, we could shred some bales and turn them into silage. Wow, this is amazing. So next episode we will be getting a forage harvester. I'm sorry, a forage wagon to get that grass out of that field here and put into this silo. Let's quickly take a look at the cows. Do we need to feed them? Do we need to drop another straw bale? These guys are good. They're gonna switch to the meadow during the night. Yeah, these guys are good as well. These guys are good as well. Okay, so there's another thing I wanted to show you guys. I have moved. Do you remember we had the net rolls, right? The rolls of bale net right here stored with the bales. That seemed odd to me. So what I did is quite clever, I think, and I've put down those storage shelves inside this shed here. Look at that. I think that's really cool. So now we will have our product stored right here. It has room for 36 pallets, which is not a lot, but that's okay. We could always add more shelves if we need to. And that's great. So basically now we have the straw bales over there, the hay bales over there, and our products are going to be stored right here and not outside, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the secondhand market. Do we have anything worth buying? This holds 13,000 liters. Is that a lot? Is that too little? I don't know. But I do want to get it. Whoa, this is gone. Oh, something just moved out of the... okay, something just moved out of the shop. I thought it's probably gone, but we have 5 hours on it. 5 hours remaining. What about this guy? This is cheaper. This is cheaper. It is a Euro milk, and it holds 10,000 liters. You know, I want to buy it. I want to buy it. We are going to go into making TMR this winter. These are seeds, and it's really cheap. So I'm going to grab that bag. Is there something else we could buy? Oh, there's another forage TMR mixer. This one is 16. Holds a lot more, though. Capacity 14, 16, or 18. This seems like the best purchase, if I'm honest, because it is expandable. Requires 85 horsepower, so we could run it with the New Holland, which is great. So effectively, let me get this straight. So if this holds 10,000 liters, right? So that means we can prepare 10,000 liters of TMR, right? At one go. So let's do a quick math right here. So a bale, I'm not sure what the quantity is. Actually, can we check that in here? 75% for hay and 75% for silage. Okay, so if one bale of hay... We're just trying to calculate which one to purchase, because we are a bit short on cash here. A bale of hay is 4,500 liters. And then an equivalent amount of silage, well, will bring us to 9,000 liters. And then we supplement the rest with straw, I guess? So that's nearly perfect, right? So if we take a look at this, it means we can drop 2 bales. Or 1 bale of hay quite happily in there, and then fill up the rest with silage, and we should be good. We should be good, but with this, which is 16, first of all, this one is the most expensive, and it can only, well, actually, it can do 13, which is not too bad. But with this, which is 16,000 liters, it holds 14. We could drop 2 of those hay bales in there. I want to get it. Can we get it on a higher purchase? 50% now. We could. How long do we have? 50 hours. Okay, I've got time. I've got time to think about it. Okay, so nothing to purchase at the moment. We just need to decide if we want to buy that. If we want to buy a John Deere. But I think we can move on to planting a cover crop in field number 4 over there. It is ready to go. Well, it should be ready to go, I think. Has been limed, it has been manured. Has it, actually? I keep forgetting, right? I think it has. Yeah, the pH is great, perfect. Nitrogen is as perfect as it can be. Wow, look at that. All this, the soil map. These will be green. Don't you worry, these will be green. But yeah, it is ready to go. Which cover crop are we going to plant? We could do, well, cover crop, I guess as the name says. We could do, let me consult my notes. I'm not sure what meadow grass is. I need to do an experiment with that. So we could do green rye, which is actually plantable now, but we can only harvest it in April, so that's not good for us. We could do vetch rye, which is harvestable in March, which is great. So that means we could do clover, alfalfa. We can do alfalfa in March, which is great. So we've got cover crop, we've got vetch rye, and we have oilseed radish. Now, I don't want to do oilseed radish. It's, you know, I want to see if I can explore the crops, you know, the new crops in the map. So why don't we go with, do we have a scheme for that? Ooh, this is planning farming, right? Winter cover crop. They're encourage planting crop during the winter months to reduce soil erosion and nutrient leaching. What is an approved cover crop during the winter season? Do we have a help menu for that? We do. Okay, so schemes. Schemes are optional. Look for government building icon. Yeah, I wish it would tell you what cover crops are approved. I'm not sure. Why don't we just go with cover crop? Okay, I don't know. Cover crop it's just called cover crop. I don't know what it is, but yeah, let's go with cover crop. Hopefully that's gonna give us something cool to see and get us a bonus with the red tape. Not sure if this can actually do cover crop though, now that I think of it. Can it do cover crop? Cover crop, there we go. Can it do vetch rye as well? Yeah, it can. So yeah, let's go with cover crop. Vetch rye, there we go. No, sorry, we want to do cover crop. I've I've managed to confuse myself. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put cover crop in the bottom field. And maybe shall we put vetch rye in the top field? So we do field 7 with vetch rye, field 4 with cover crop. I'm just thinking, what is the next crop that I want to plant on the top fields? We could do one of these, winter barley, winter wheat. Or we could plant spelt next month. Ooh, that's not bad. We could do spelt again. Farmland, we had mustard. Does it not count? Does it not count? Field number 7. I had maize silage in that. Interesting. Right, so here's what we're gonna do. I hope cover crop has a growing period of 1 month. And if it is, or if it does, then we're gonna put triticale in field number 7. And we're gonna put vetch rye in field number 4. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's do vetch rye, field number 4, and then cover crop, field number 7, and let's just, you know, let's just wing it and see what happens. Right, and as the afternoon sun graces us with its presence, look at how pretty it is on the farm right now. I am rolling the 2 fields. Now, I'm not sure this is strictly necessary for cover crops. Actually, we could turn the lights on because I can barely see. I can barely see the field. I'm not sure this is strictly necessary with cover crops, but can we go a bit faster than this? We can actually, that's great. But I am doing it because I won't be able to sleep tonight, knowing that the field says this needs rolling, right? So that's why I'm doing it. Probably a waste of time. It is a cover crop after all. I don't think that this increases the amount of fertilization that you get from it. Yeah, that seems a bit much, but I'm gonna do it either way. I did want to take a look at the hire purchasing mod because, well, I've decided to purchase that TMR mixer. So I saw that, I mean, we're done with these agreements, right? But it says final fee 0 and it didn't delete them. So I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to settle early all those agreements for nothing, basically. Is that how this is supposed to work? I've never seen it working like that. It always just, well, basically deleted the agreement once you're done with it. So I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm going to end those agreements right now, seeing as we did. We have paid everything we need to. Okay, great. Why is this now going so slowly? It's kind of strange. What is going on? So many bugs today. Are we going uphill or something? I don't know. Anyways, let's get that TMR mixer purchased. We're gonna go with that. It is a bit on the expensive side. It's not the cheapest option that we have available. However, it's gonna allow us to upgrade in the future if we want to, right? To 18,000 liters, which is plenty, I think. Design, purring, I'm not sure. Oh, aprons. Let's get that because it is cheaper. Wheel setup. Oh, you could do double axle. That's pretty neat. We'll do single for now. Let's get that on higher purchasing. Yeah, we're going to do 50% upfront for 2 years. I think that's okay. 344 a month. Yeah, that's good. We're going to go with that. Total cost. So we're going to end up paying $200 more. Or we could double up if we go to 1 year. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it 1 year. Why not? This is ours. Perfect. So let me know what you guys think. Should we buy a John Deere? Should we get the New Holland, the large New Holland with the super steer? I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I'm going to call the episode here. I really do want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button at the bottom of the video. Subscribe as well if you're new and you want to see more realistic playthroughs on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.